your legal counsel that this county, the citizens of this county, can not only term limit their commissioners, but they set the qualifications for office of those commissioners. Section 2.03C is the provision that sets the qualifications for office of our legislative body. That's what this is. This is a qualification that being that you cannot be a county elective office holder or a county employee. I understand that there's a provision in general state law that notwithstanding any law to the contrary, any person should be allowed to run for a legislative seat. But given the fact that we have a charter that we are given, that the people of this county are given strong powers to adopt a government that they wish to have, I mean, we can reorganize the entire government. But in the enabling legislation, it specifically addresses the legislative body, and the citizens of this county can form that legislative body pretty much any way they please. And this is one of those ways. And so I do not believe that there is a constitutional issue related to this issue. I believe that it is constitutional. I believe that the citizens of this county, if they decide that they do not want county employees to be members of this body, then they can so decide it.
John?
Yes, this is what you're voting on is an amendment to Section 2.03C. And what you're adding in is the phrase, is not a county elective office holder or a county employee. And that's where it describes that you first have to be the age of 18, you have to live within the district for a year, and other qualifications to be a member of this body. So that's what we're looking at, is qualifications for office. Does that answer your question?
So it is perfectly constitutional, in your view, for us to add the requirement that a commissioner could not be a county employee.
Given the Bailey decision from Shelby County and the Jordan decision from Knox County, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to go to Commissioner Payne.
John, on the Jordan decision on term limits, now I'm not a lawyer, you correct me on this. That term limit applies to every commissioner here, is that not correct? That's not discriminating against anyone.
That's correct.
You are picking out a job and saying that these people here cannot run. You are taking away their constitutional rights any way you want to look at that. Now, that's not, you're picking one person or one occupation out of all the occupations in the United States and saying they can't run. Now, that's unconstitutional. Now, everybody, I believe you fall in under equal rights in this country, and everybody has the right, and the people have the right. The people are voting anyway. Every year they're voting whether or not they want these people if somebody runs for this office. But now, we can pass laws up here that apply to everybody, but I don't think we can discriminate anything. But I want to do this. If this is going to pass, I want to make a substitute motion to amend it to include all news media, all other forms of government, whether it be state, city, local, or what. You're not running anymore anyway. So, but you know, just make all forms of government, and then news media especially. And now, Mr. Hammond, you use that word about attack, but Rebecca Ferrara offered to run a retraction on that thing there when you hollered that I attacked you up here that day, sir. I believe you attacked me, and you stated in the paper that 4 people ganged up on you, and they could name which 4 it was. I don't know. I haven't found anybody that ganged up on you. So I do not like the way the press is manipulated, and you have the power to do that because, you know, you're in the news media and everything. But let's just include everybody. Let's just say anybody that has an employee that works for Knox County in any way, whether they're school teachers or what. Let's include the news media. Let's include anyone that works for any form of government. Let's just, and then let somebody else, the next commission come along, they may want to add 2 or 3 more on there.
Commissioner Smith.
You know, Commissioner Hammond, and I've not talked to you about this, don't know what you want to do, but I think the bottom line, what you're after, is people that can think for themselves, people that are not influenced by an office holder or something like that. And I think that's what you're trying to accomplish with this, is citizens out there that represent citizens and don't represent office holders and represent the citizens. That's how I'm viewing this.
Mr. Lambert.
I just want to say I'm not attacking anybody personally. I have the highest respect for Commissioner Hammond. We just disagree on this issue, and I am defending my position.
Commissioner Hammond.
Thank you. If I might get an opportunity to respond. And I appreciate all your comments, and I appreciate your stands. And even though we might disagree, I still have respect for my commissioners. I've always said that I respect the people who put you here. And so, therefore, I respect everyone here. This is not in favor of anyone or in opposition to anyone. I want to make that clear. As I said earlier, if the citizens vote this in, and this would have to be up to the citizens to determine, all I'm asking this body to do is to put it on the ballot. Let the citizens decide. They may very well agree with you. I don't know. They may very well agree with me. I don't know. But I feel like that the citizens should have an opportunity to say, do they want county employees serving on county commission? Because, you know, they're being paid by the taxpayers in both situations. And as I mentioned, this would go into effect in 2010. Wouldn't affect anything going on right now. Would not affect anyone who may or may not be elected in a couple of weeks. With regards to Commissioner Leuthold, I love Craig Leuthold and Frank Leuthold and his family. I mean, I have gotten a great respect for these folks. This is nothing personal against anybody. All this is an opportunity to let the citizens vote. You ask, why bring it up now? To bring it up now, it takes 2 readings if it passes, which means it would have to pass this month. It would have to pass again next month. And there is a lead time to get it on the ballot in August. It would have to be on the ballot in August. So that's why I'm bringing it forward, is to, if it passes, is to get it on the ballot in August. Let the citizens vote for it, and let them vote it up or vote it down. I do believe that the citizens of this county can vote on this. They can decide if indeed this is what they want with regards to their government. You ask, what am I afraid of? I'm not afraid of the citizens of Knox County. I believe that they will make the right decision, and that decision may be in my favor. It may not. But I believe that the citizens can vote for this. They know what they want from their government. And so I'm asking, let's give them the opportunity to vote on this. And I appreciate everyone's, those who are opposed, those who might be in favor. But again, let's let the citizens vote on it. And this is what this measure does, is it would, again, it would be this month, next month, it would be on the ballot in August.
Lee Trammell.
Lee Trammell, 82